Well, hello and welcome to Chasing the Dollar, brought to you by TAB Sportsbet. Ben Damon is my name, joined as always by Tim Newbold. Tim, we saw the heats last week of the Peter Mosman. We've got the semi-finals today. You tipped okay. What did you think of the heats?
Yeah, we found a couple of winners, Ben. It is more of a learning curve when they come up for these, the interstate runners come up for these series, because a lot of them haven't trialled at Wentworth Park, and the run around Wentworth Park, the second run, they normally improve 3 to 4 lengths. And I think we've found a couple of runners on Saturday night which will be improved greatly by their runs last Saturday night, so I'm really looking forward to the semi-finals.
Yeah, most certainly 4 semi-finals to get through. We'll get to them shortly, but first to TAB Sportsbet. And Matt Jenkins joins us again. This is what we like to hear. There's a Quadi jackpot at Wenny.
Yeah, Ben, a big night at Wentworth Park on Saturday night. Not only do we have the Peter Mosman semi-finals, TAB Sportsbet offering fixed odds on those. We've got a $20,000 Quadi jackpot as well, so make sure you do get involved with that one. Of course, they're racing at the Meadows as well for Victorian customers. $10,000 they're in the pool already. Miata has its first look at Albion Park as well. Can it bounce back? Of course, it was beaten last start, and one customer still reeling from that $40,000 bet at $1.22. Be interested to see if they come back. But Miata going around in the Group 1 Gold Cup. All those prices at tab.com.au.
All right, let's get into it. The first leg of the Quadi. This is the first of the semi-finals of the Peter Mosman. Tim, this is a very nice race.
Cracking race. I really like number 2, Bye Bye Bucks. He's been a favourite of mine now for a couple of months. He's been winning and running huge races from outside alleys, unsuitable boxes. He moves to box 2 near the rails, which is beautiful for him. He's got Captive, who is a centre track and a wide runner drawn on his outside. He's going to get a heap of room to move in the early stages. I think he'll begin reasonably well, and he's got the early pace or the brilliant burn to roll to the lead. I think he'll win number 2, Bye Bye Bucks. The danger is number 3, Captive. He is going great guns at the moment. He can run time. He's just got to avoid Bonita Banana drawn on his outside, because she does want to run to the rail. Number 1, Proven Matty, will be improved by the run at Wentworth Park and is well drawn on the inside.
Okay, let's move on to the second leg of the Quadi and the second of the semi-finals of the Peter Mosman. Now, here we have 2 very impressive last start winners from the heats last week in Midnight Capers and Tiffia. And Tim, they've drawn right alongside each other.
Yeah, and they're both fantastic greyhounds. Midnight Capers, a Group 1 futurity winner. Tiffia won the Magic Maiden at Wentworth Park during Easter. They're both very, very talented. I'm going for one at value. Number 8, Geordie Porty, the WA Derby winner. Debuted at Wentworth Park last week, came out like a turtle, then stumbled and then mustered again, and his run to run third was phenomenal. It was a sensational run. Will be improved by the run at Wentworth Park. He does prefer drawing an inside alley, which is a little concern to me, but in saying that, Free Will and Here's Haley in boxes 6 and 7 have got genuine pace, and they'll be running across at the first turn. The outside trio could well get the fly here. Geordie Porty on top. Free Will number 6, a real roughie. This will be double figures. Good beginner, early pace, and as I said, might get the fly at the first turn. I've got to throw number 4, Tiffia in. She is very, very good, and she's strong at the end. And number 1, Gus Bale for the Miners. I'm leaving Midnight Capers out. She may win the race. She is very, very talented, but I think she's going to need luck from the 3 alley.
On to race number 7. This is the third leg of the Quadi. Now, Billy the Sid went outstandingly last week, I thought. Tim, the winner here?
The one to beat. He's going great guns. He's one of the most promising in New South Wales, but I like one at value. Number 5, Odie for now, the Victorian. He came to Wentworth Park for the first time last week. A really, really strong, determined victory in 30 and 23. He'll improve 2, 3, 4 lengths with the run. Box 5 doesn't worry me one iota. I like backing these type of greyhounds who are centre trackers to wide runners at Wentworth Park. From box 5, should be able to handle it. He'll run straight into the first turn. He's got a moderate beginner on his inside, so that won't worry him. I think he's got a terrific chance at value, number 5, Odie for now. Billy the Sid, he is clearly the one to beat. He's a high-speed greyhound. He might be able to cross at the first turn. If he does, he will be winning. Number 4, Shelby will be improved by the run at Wentworth Park and running home at the end. But Odie for now, I think, will represent outstanding value.
Okay, let's move on to the final leg of the Quadi now. 2 Tree Hill was the quickest qualifier out of the heats. You've been potting all of the favourites, though. You're not going there, are you?
I'm not, but he's got a great chance. Charlie Lamb trains the kennel firing in all cylinders at the moment, but I'm going to go with number 2, Gregorio Vale. Another Victorian, I think, is another greyhound which will be improved by the run at Wentworth Park. He He can be very touchy at box rise, but he's got good burn when he gets rolling into stride. From the 2 alley, I think he'll position right on the pace. He's got Amadeus Strikes on his outside, which will give him clear galloping room in the initial stages. I think he's got a terrific chance at value. Gregorieva Bale, One Tree Hill, the quickest qualifier, has got to be thrown in. He is going enormous at the moment. And 3 Amadeus Strikes, a really good win last week in 30 and 30. And I think it can go a bit quicker, and if it does, it'll be in contention at the end.
Well, Tim, the tally continues to build with your best bet getting up yet again last week. Who have you got for us this week?
I like Chiseled for Jason McKay in race number 10. We're going to have to wait till the final race of the night. Hopefully we've got plenty in the tank. Well drawn on the inside. He's got a wide runner drawn on his outside. He'll get a saloon passage through at the first turn. I think he'll be winning. Race 10, number 1, Chisel.
All right, and in terms of some value, you could give us just about all of your tips here because you've gone against the favourite in most of the quaddy legs. Who's the best of them?
Yeah, pretty much I have, but I like Odie for now in race 7. I'm really, really keen on that race. Billy the Sid is a huge danger, but I think Odie for now will run a bottler.
Yep, okay, we'll have a look at that. Now, Matt Jenkins from TAB Sportsbet, there is plenty happening. Sam Stoser making a run at the French Open, and of course, the countdown to Euro as well.
That's right, Ben. A big weekend of sport and racing. Kicking it off with racing, of course, is going to be a massive day there at Eagle Farm. Love the Stradbroke. We've got Sea Siren. Can it continue its winning form? Buffering has been well supported too of late. It's going to be a very good race as well. If you want to have a bet on the Big Six, it is a cross meeting with Rose Hill Eagle Farm. $500,000 guaranteed. That will be very popular on Saturday. Of course, you do have the Derby as well as the TJ Smith Plate, which some interesting runners in that one. Sizzling should be hard to beat though. Euro 2012 kicks off the early hours of Saturday morning. Betting live on each and every match, all 31 of them right throughout the tournament as well. They kick off from 2 a.m. and then 4:45, that second one. That is in the first week of the pool stages. The French Open, well, Sam Stoser, she's looking very, very good. She made it to the final a couple of years ago at Roland Garros and she fell short, but she looks like she may go one better. As much as $11 was bet about her. Of course, she is into the semi-final and favourite to win a semi-final. Likely to maybe meet someone like Maria Sharapova in the final if she gets that far. The NRL continues. No Origin stars this week, and Melbourne Storm, you never see them outsiders at home. They're $2.75 taking on the Tigers and looking forward to Origin. Next week, the money keeps on coming for the Blues too. I wouldn't be surprised if they started favourite at the moment, $1.95 outsiders. And a big round of AFL it is. Round 11, we saw plenty of upsets last week. See how it pans out this week. And of course, there is a game on Monday. It's going to be a big weekend. Plenty of sport. Tab.com.au, 133 390. Of course, you can visit your local TAB.
All right, thank you very much, Matt. Now, Tim, if you pick the quaddy and if you get all these outsiders up, we may well not see you next week. So thanks for your help this week.
Thanks, Benny. I'll be back next week with plenty in the kick, hopefully.
All right, we certainly hope so. We hope to see you with plenty in the kick as well when we see you next time on Chasing the Dollar.